Carol, thank you so much for meeting us here. I thought of you that you'd be a perfect interviewee based on your involvement that I've felt firsthand from the Hip Hop Festival. But will you just introduce yourself first, and then I'll have some questions for you later.
Thanks for inviting to interview me. Carol, Correa the best. I'm the Associate Director for Multicultural Affairs here at Trinity. I've been here for about 25 years. I got here in 1995 as a student, undergrad, IDP.
Oh, I didn't know that.
IDP undergrad, and then kind of just like random students, you get a job somewhere and you kind of just stay in the office, and that's kind of how it happened for me. And when the students did the protests here, and the office was put together, I was the first, I was called an administrative assistant at that time to Dean Evans. So.
I was just going to ask you to talk a little bit about your current position at Trinity as the Multicultural Affairs Administrator and what that means here at Trinity.
The mission statement for the office is to help the college integrate, for the lack of a better word, students of color and help them feel welcome on campus and feel that the campus belongs to them as well. And several of the ways that we do that is we run the PRIDE program, Promoting Respect for Inclusive Diversity in Education, which was used this year as a model for the Banner Networks.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the aspects that we do. We work with incoming freshmen. We get them the peer mentors that they need so that they could get better acclimated to the campus. I do a lot of personal mentoring, personal advising, a lot of counseling, both personal and academic. I do a lot of one-on-one with students, a lot of mothering, and that's like the part that I love the most of my job, is helping you students grow and become wonderful people, and so that's. And then we also hire student workers, because we work with all of the student organizations, both cultural and non-cultural, to help them with their programming. So student workers kind of learn, they become leaders in programming, as you kind of know, the International Hip Hop Festival.
Definitely.
And so we hire them, teach them how to program, and then we send them out and say, you could be the president of this organization, you could be the president, or whatever position you want on an e-board, to make a difference on campus.
Completely. Instill good change.
To actually be an idea maker, a change maker.
Exactly. Perfect. So this leads perfectly to the International Hip Hop Festival. And I wanted to know how you first got involved, and if you could describe the event a little bit.
It's a novel idea right here for Trinity to bring people from the community off campus onto campus, because that typically means it's brown and black, right? So there's a fear on campus of brown and black, and the institution said no. But they fought it, and they came, and I hyped them up, and I said, don't let them say no, you can do whatever you want, it's your money, it's you can do it.
Your money.
And they took off, they made it happen. Like, these gentlemen, they just did the festival.
Wow.
And so it went so well that it just became a program that happened annually.
And maybe to describe some of the other, like a brief overview of the events at the Hip Hop Festival.
You could have anything from, the history of hip hop and then because it's international, we bring in people from all over the world that are, die-hard hip hoppers, that this is what they do, this is what they breathe, and they come in and they do workshops about how hip hop lives in their spaces all over the world. So we get like top of the line people teaching our students as well as students in the community.
Question deals with how you see that Trinity International Hip Hop Festival affecting the Hartford community, and then if you can speak to how it affects the Latino community.
The festival has a tremendous impact on the city of Hartford and our community. Trinity is the institution on the hill. You don't come in the gates unless you've been invited, basically. And I mean, you see people walking up and down Allen, Vernon and stuff, but actually participating
Mhm.
in what we offer. Like we have Common Hour, we have lectures, we have all of these things that we offer free and open to the public, but you don't see the public.
Yeah.
You see the public at the fest. They come out, it touches them. We go to where they are at. So we are introducing students that might have never ever been on a college campus and might never think that college is for them. We're introducing them in a way that is accessible to them. Oh shit, I can learn hip hop. I could get a degree in like music, hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that type of stuff. And then the partnership with the city of Hartford. So it helps the city. The city wants to make a connection with the festival. Is, you know, the impact is academic, the impact is economic.
Completely.
Oh, generational.
Oh, generational.
Because we have like elders, Obiodun,
Oh, yes.
all the way down to the little babies that are, you know,
performing too.
Yeah,
not just even participating in an audience perspective.
Exactly, and you very rarely see intergenerational commingling, and so that is like one of our strong points.
The hip hop festival, besides just bringing people together in the arts, besides just bringing the community together based on want for unity, but it's also, would you say, a way to bring together idea makers to push, this is at least how I see it, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but also correct me, but definitely a way to push the city forward in the most positive way possible, through the arts, through self-expression, through giving people here, instigating, for lack of a better word, their self-worth and reminding them that it's always been there and it will always be there.
You
That's
got
always
it. I can't.
I know what am I saying? I'm suddenly
got
taking
it.
this over. I'm
You
not
got it. I
hip
mean,
hop
I
festival.
can't. It's what everything that you're saying. I agree with.
Okay. It's just such a beautiful thing.
It is. It's a wonderful festival.
From idea maker means to you. And we've talked about how you see it function in Hartford through the Hip Hop Festival, but just if you can have some closing remarks on the term idea maker.
A person who has ideas and makes them a reality, or attempts to make the idea a reality. And sometimes the idea doesn't necessarily at the end doesn't look the way that they envisioned it, but it's still in the same lines, and their idea has gotten to a certain place where somebody else can grab it and move with it. So that's how I see Temple, right? The boys came in, they started something very small, and now we have a 4-day festival, right? That's what I think idea makers are. As teachers, we have a lot of teachers that students that leave Trinity that haven't found, you know, where they want to work at or what they want to be. Teaching is usually, I don't like to say it, but it's a default for a lot of students that are trying to find their way. And so the Hartford community, the public schools are very welcoming to teachers. We have a lot of teachers in the public school and the magnet school. Somebody like you, Rosie, working in, say, Kennelly, you're an idea maker because now you can make your connections, right?
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I really want to thank you for your time. I know it's been gracious, especially considering the Hip Hop Festival is still going on. It is a time suck in the best way possible because good things are happening, but I know that your time is precious. So I just want to, say thank you.